news, new at 9. As the conflict with Iran continues, citizens across the U.S. are concerned about its effect on the stock market. WXXV's Megan Fayard sat down with the financial expert in Biloxi to find out how these changes could impact South Mississippi residents.
Don't react out of fear. We don't like to make decisions out of fear. We like to have clarity because emotional decisions in the market usually are the wrong ones.
Uncertainty surrounding the conflict in the Middle East has caused volatility in the stock market this week, with markets fluctuating based on the changing price of oil. Worries are now centered on how long the conflict with Iran could last and the inflation concerns due to increased oil costs and the domino effect it could create. I sat down with the founder and CEO of Agape Wealth in Biloxi to find out how this could impact South Mississippians' finances.
Yeah, so the financial markets are being affected mostly. It's reactionary, right? I don't think there's any really data or news that warrants the ups and downs that we've had other than just the fear of the unknown. And so markets like predictability. They like to know what's coming. They like to understand data. And when they don't know that, we have this ups and downs and ups and downs. So it's not really anything that has come out that would make us go, whoa, we need to make some changes to our investments. More right now, we're just sitting and waiting. It's going to be very volatile until we have a little bit more understanding of what is going to take place over there.
Heidi says that if the conflict drags out longer than a couple of weeks, that's when we could see a more significant impact. And for those who are on the brink of retirement, it's best to have a plan in advance.
If you haven't sat down and created a plan, then this could affect you pretty significantly, because that's the problem is like if 100% of your money is just in the stock market, then you are reliant upon that for it to make you money. And just like in 2008 when we had, the Enron and all the scandals going on with the housing crisis and things like that. If there are global impacts that happen to the financial markets and all of your money is tied to the markets, then this is where, things get a little scary. But if you sat down, you've worked with an advisor, you've put a plan together, then you have contingencies built into your plan that could help you. So it might be a good time just to get a second opinion or just to sit down and start really looking at this from an overall planning standpoint.
Again, Heidi says the main thing to remember during uncertain times is to not make financial decisions solely based out of fear. Reporting from where you live in Biloxi, I'm Megan Fayard, WXXV News 25.